Hello, I'm Susan Fagan, your 9th District State Representative. Thank you for tuning in for the first of my updates on the 2010 session of the legislature. We convened Monday, January 11th, and the session is scheduled to run 60 days, adjourning, if all goes as planned, on Thursday, March 11th. However, it's safe to say that the session will likely take its place as one of the most difficult in state history. As I am sure you know, the dominating issue this year is the budget. We're facing a shortfall of $2.6 billion. Revenue collections have dropped by $1.5 billion in the last year, and state general fund revenues are not predicted to return to our 2008 peak until 2012. The deficit didn't appear overnight, and we can't lay the entire blame on the state and national economy. Since 2004, state spending has increased by 33%. We've spent far beyond our means, and it's caught up with us. In addition to prioritizing spending and finding less costly ways for government to operate efficiently, the legislature needs to craft a budget that doesn't raise taxes. Washington families and employers are struggling with the worst economy since the 1930s. We've lost over 170,000 private sector jobs since February 2008. Tax hikes would only make recovery tougher. Unfortunately, the governor and the majority party appear determined to increase taxes to close the budget shortfall. In fact, the governor's reported goal is $800 million in new taxes. In my opinion, that's the wrong approach, and I stand firmly with my Republican colleagues in the belief that putting people back to work is the most responsible way to respond to the state's budget challenges. In her State of the State address January 12th, the governor stated what Republicans have been saying all along, that jobs are the way out of this recession. On that point, we do agree, and it's a top priority for us to hone in on ways to make our state's economic climate more competitive, to protect existing businesses, attract new employers, and family wage jobs to Washington. A strong economy makes people less reliant on government services and generates the revenue required to carry out the core functions of our government. We'll have to make some very tough choices, that's for sure, and it will be a long and difficult process. But with disciplined budget writing, strong leadership, and political courage, we can do what's necessary to meet the challenge. Our caucus is committed to solutions for a better Washington, which are aimed at making Made in Washington mean something again. We are working to energize job creation and economic growth to ensure a better quality of life for our citizens. We have a daunting task ahead of us, but I believe a lot can be accomplished with reliance on solid values, principles, and the courage to act responsibly. Finally, I want to thank everyone who has taken the time to contact my office in recent days. Your comments and opinions on legislation are very important to me and help guide my decisions on the session's critical issues. I'm Representative Susan Fagan. Thank you for watching.